Good morning, everybody, and happy Thursday, and happy hashtag Thursday BookTube. This is an open collaboration that is hosted by Daphne at My Mountain Home and Kitchen and myself. And what it is, every Thursday, anybody is welcome to join in, and we just talk about books, whether it be a color book, a cookbook, a novel, anything you want, and you just talk about it, or you go to the library, you do a book haul, or like I've done for the last 2 weeks, I've decluttered and organized my bookshelves, and I had a different video planned for you today, but I did finish a book, and so I thought since it's fresh in my mind, I will talk about it today, and I will do the one that I planned next week. So I just finished reading The Girl in Cabin 13 by A.J. Rivers. Has anybody read this book? I read it for book club, so sometimes when you read books for book club, you like them, and sometimes you don't. And I'm going to give this book a 3-star out of 5. It's, honestly, I'm not a big mystery type of reader, and I've read 3 mysteries in a row. I did read a Danielle Steele in between, and The Royal, and I enjoyed that book a lot. And then I was almost finished with this book, so I started another Danielle Steele called Happy Birthday. I'm halfway into that book, and I am enjoying that book a lot. I know a lot of people don't like Danielle Steele, and that's okay, but she just kind of breaks up from me doing all these mysteries. Well, this book has 20 books to the series, and I can guarantee you 100% this will be the last one I read. I won't read. There's no way I'm going to read the whole series. So it does kind of leave you wondering at the end, well, what happened to this guy? You know, what happened to him? And it is where this little town is having a bunch of murders in the town, and the people are disappearing. They're not even finding the bodies. And so this girl goes in, and she works for the private investigation. She's a cop, and she goes in to find out what's happened to all these missing people. And she checks into cabin 13. That's where the force, they rented this cabin for her. And when she gets there, she's there for just a few minutes, and then this knock on the door. She answers the door, and there's this guy all bloody, and he has a note with her name on it, and then he falls over and dies. So there's another murder, and yet he has her name, and so he knows she's coming or something. And so, of course, with mysteries, they make you think it's going to be this person or this person while she's doing her investigation. And everybody's leaning towards it was the sheriff of the small town that was the one that committed the murders. Me, all along, I completely nailed it. I knew exactly who had murdered everybody, because it's just the obvious that it wasn't who they thought it was, and he was this nice guy, down to earth. And so, to me, it was a predictable one. I guessed who it was. A lot of people said, so I read it for book club, and there's like 7 of us in the group, and a few of them said, oh, I thought it was this person. I wasn't sure. There was a huge twist at the end, but like I said, it left you hanging, but that's because there's 19 more books to read. No, sorry. I'm just not one of those that's into reading long series of books like that. The longest I've read is 3. So, no. Anyways, but let me know in the comments below, because this is a fairly new book, and it is on the top seller right now. Let me know if you've read it and what you thought of it, okay? The next one we are going to read was picked by another girl. Every month somebody new picks something. The next one we're going to read is called Find Her by Lisa Gardner. Back to another mystery. This one that we're going to read next is 464 pages. So I got to order my book and get reading right away, because this one was only 220 pages. So it's twice as big. So anyways, hopefully I will like the book that we're going to read. But for right now, this one, a 3-star, in my opinion. Yeah. So also, I was going to show you guys is that I went to the grocery store the other day, and People magazine had Dolly there. And you all know how I love Dolly. So I bought it, and I was going to scrapbook with it. Or not scrapbook, but glue book with it. But I didn't realize, for one, the whole magazine is all about her. I don't know if that's normal for people. Does the People magazine always do that? Do they just pick one person and that's the one that they showcase in the magazine for the whole month? I don't know. But anyways, the whole magazine is about her. It says special edition though, so I'm thinking that it's not. Anyways, when I go to the grocery store this weekend, if it's meant to be and they have another one of these, then I'm going to buy it to glue book with, and I'm going to keep this one nice because, and I remember Dolly looking like that when I was in 7th, 8th grade. And then this is what she looks like now. But it's a great book, a great magazine. It shows everything with her whole life. And I think they're showcasing her a lot because her husband just passed away. So, but they have her in here with all kinds of different people that she was in show business with. And this shows her mountain house that she grew up in that she still owns. So anyways, it's going to be interesting to read that. So that was way more than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just a few pages with her. It's the whole magazine. So I would like to keep it nice and fresh. So, and over here I've got my coloring that I am working on. It is Pop Art, Portraits of Women. It's a great book. It has a lot of great images. But I will show that in my completed pages at the end of the month. So, all right, you guys, if you would like to participate in hashtag Thursday BookTube, you're more than welcome to. Just hashtag it Thursday BookTube. Tag myself and Daphne at My Mountain Home and Kitchen. A lot of you guys have a hard time remembering that. Just write it down so you get it correctly. My Mountain Home and Kitchen and Life with Patty. So anyways, if you tag us, then we can go over and watch the video, and Daphne will put you on a playlist that we have going. If for some reason you upload your video and it's been 3 or 4 days and neither of us have gone over and watched your video, come over to us, leave a comment in one of our videos and let us know so that we can go over. And sometimes Daphne won't see one, but I will, so I'll send her the link, and vice versa, though, so that we can, go visit you. So, all right, you guys, have a great day. Take care. I haven't uploaded hardly at all this week. I didn't upload this weekend, so that's what happens. So anyways, I've been super busy, and my grandson has a baseball game tonight, so it's just one thing after another during the week. That's why if I don't upload on the weekend, it's hard because I'm just too busy during the week. But hang in there with me because I'll get some uploaded this weekend. So, all right, you guys, take care. Bye-bye.